Welcome to the podcast series of Crispy Info. In this podcast, we will talk about the recent Spadex mission by Isro, and now the Isro postpones Spadex mission. So, in this podcast, we will know about the docking in a space meaning, a Spadex mission overview, challenges and postponement of the Spadex mission, docking procedure in the Spadex mission, future applications of the Spadex mission, and then we will conclude it. So let's begin this podcast. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has postponed its ambitious space docking experiment SPADEX mission after encountering unexpected satellite drift during a critical maneuver. The mission aims to establish India as the fourth country after the US, Russia, and China globally with a space docking capabilities crucial for future complex space mission. So what does docking in space mean? Two space objects coming and joining together for a purpose is called docking. Docking happens when a spacecraft can maneuver and attach to a space station by itself. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA) defines docking as mating operations where an active vehicle flies into the mating interface under its own power. Meanwhile, ISRO explains that in space docking technology is useful when multiple rockets are launched into space to achieve common mission objectives. For example, on the International Space Station ISS, when a crew module connects to the station, pressure is equalized and the people are transferred. Now we will see the SPADEX mission overview. So the purpose of the SPADEX mission is docking and undocking technology, particularly to demonstrate the India's ability to dock two satellites in space, paves the way for future projects involving modular spacecraft assembly. What is the significance of this SPADEX mission? So it is critical for heavy payload missions like the Bharatiya Antariksh Station planned for 2028 and the Chandrayaan 4 mission which involves lunar sample retrieval. Satellite details. So Chaser SDX-01 and Target SDX-02 was launched on December 30, 2024 aboard the PSLV C-60 rocket from Sriharikota. Now we will discuss about the challenges and the postponement of the SPADEX mission. So it is said that there were some unexpected satellite drift. The satellites drifted more than expected during a maneuver to reduce their distance from 500 meter to 225 meter. The issue was identified after a non-visibility period when satellites were out of the tracking range. Safety measures. So when both satellites remain safe, according to the ISRO's statement, further ground simulations are required to enhance accuracy. Timeline adjustments. So initial docking schedule for January 7 postponed to January 9 for additional ground simulations. Now we will talk about the docking procedure or the process in the SPADEX mission. So a stepwise approach, so distance reduction were there, sequential halts planned at 225 meter, 15 meter, 3 meter before final docking. Docking mechanism was like that extended rings on both satellites will connect, followed by rigidization to secure the connection. And power sharing between the satellites and synchronized command control as one unit will be tested. So these were the some of the docking procedure in the SPADEX mission. Now, what are the future application of the SPADEX mission? So it will help in the Chandrayaan 4 mission. It will facilitate the docking of the transfer module carrying lunar samples with the re-entry module in Earth's orbit. Modular space station assembly. It will enable the assembly of the heavy payloads in space, crucial for building the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, and it has its strategic importance as well. So, achieving docking capabilities positions India alongside the US, Russia, and China in advanced space technology. In conclusion, we can say that ISRO's SPADEX mission is a significant step toward enhancing India's space exploration capabilities. Despite the postponement, the mission underscores India's commitment to mastering complex technologies necessary for future space endeavors. Thanks for listening to this podcast.